In 1988, the World Health Organization set the goal of eradication of polio. Since then, tremendous progress has been made. Polio has disappeared from much of the world. Unfortunately, it remains in 4 countries in an endemic fashion, but from those countries, some 18 countries have been infected, and therefore the number of cases of polio have essentially stagnated at about 1,500 per year. So after 21 years and spending $6 billion, polio still remains. One of the reasons for that is that the oral vaccine has become part of the problem as well as the solution, because the strains in the oral vaccine revert to virulent strains, and rarely they can cause polio in a vaccinee. And if they revert even more, they can become strains that spread and cause epidemics. That phenomenon is called vaccine-derived poliovirus. As a matter of fact, recently, type 2, which had been eradicated, was reintroduced in the world through a vaccine-derived poliovirus. In order to complete eradication without danger, it will be necessary to use IPV as well as OPV to protect not only against the wild virus, but against the vaccine-associated cases and the vaccine-derived poliovirus.
Polio is really part of the history of this company. In the 50s, Connaught Laboratories has been instrumental to develop the first polio vaccine. And then, in the 70s, the Merieux Institute has developed a second generation of Salk polio vaccine until its license in 1982. Today, Sanofi Pasteur is the first and only one laboratory providing a pre-qualified injectable polio vaccine. Today, we are one of the major producers of oral polio vaccines and one of the largest UNICEF suppliers. In 2005, we have been the first to reply positively to a WHO request to develop and license a monovalent type 1 for Egypt. Egypt became then polio-free. In addition to trivalent OPV and monovalent type 1, Sanofi Pasteur is also supplying bulk for OPV type 3. We are ready to provide IPV as an add-on to OPV vaccination in northern India, where controlling polio has proved difficult. In Indonesia, we are partnering with WHO and the government of Indonesia for an introduction project of IPV in the province of Yogyakarta. This is an illustration of Sanofi Pasteur as a privileged and committed partner of the Global Polio Eradication Initiative of the World Health Organization.
La vision de Sanofi Pasteur est d'offrir le même niveau de vaccins sûrs et efficaces à l'ensemble des enfants du monde entier. Et de ce fait, notre objectif est d'offrir le plus large accès à l'IPV, que ce soit sous la forme du vaccin monovalent standalone ou sous forme de combinaison vaccinale associant l'IPV. Dans le but de rénover totalement les procédés industriels de fabrication de l'IPV, Sanofi Pasteur et ses compagnies ancestrales ont conduit des dizaines et dizaines d'essais cliniques en Afrique, en Asie et dans d'autres pays en voie de développement et tropicaux afin de documenter la tolérance, l'immunogénicité et l'efficacité de notre vaccin IPV ou de différentes combinaisons vaccinales à base d'IPV. Tout ce travail a en fait conduit au développement puis à l'enregistrement d'un certain nombre de vaccins modernes, dont certains sont des combinaisons vaccinales associées à la valence coqueluche acellulaire. Le vaccin le plus abouti de cette famille étant un vaccin hexavalent liquide qui en est à sa phase finale de développement. Sanofi Pasteur a anticipé le futur besoin en IPV depuis longtemps et a de ce fait investi lourdement dans l'augmentation de ses capacités industrielles.
Sanofi Pasteur has well over 25 years of leadership, experience and process excellence with IPV vaccines. We were among the industrial pioneers for large-scale polio production, and we have continued to provide major industrial innovation for both IPV and OPV. For example, we were the first to incorporate microcarrier technology and continuous cell lines via the use of viro cells for virus culture. Sanofi Pasteur has built the world's largest, unique and fully dedicated IPV manufacturing facility, which produces IPV according to the strict biosafety level BSL-3 requirements. This state-of-the-art facility passed FDA approval in record time with no issue nor questions to address. This facility is now online and producing IPV for markets around the world. Production continues to be progressively adapted to demand, and advanced planning for long-term needs must take place with stakeholders sufficiently in advance, given long lead times. At full capacity, Sanofi Pasteur can produce up to 300 million doses per year of IPV. Sanofi Pasteur is the world's leading producer of IPV vaccine and is able to ensure consistent, high quality and the safe and effective IPV vaccines.
In conclusion, in order to achieve eradication both of wild poliovirus and virulent viruses derived from oral vaccine, the world will need a much larger supply of inactivated polio vaccine. Sanofi Pasteur will be the major supplier of inactivated vaccine to immunize the world's children.